should be working and the other one not so. So I have to have this big screen. So I'm having surgery next week for the other cataract eye. Okay, if the ushers could put the communion host around. Now, I've been reflecting on a message I heard at Christmas time from Pastor Carol. She's looking up now. And it was the Christmas sermon that sort of stayed with me about the amazing flesh incarnation of Jesus as God into our humanity. And that's what the Christmas message is about. But today I'm going to talk about the other side of his life. Now, in the beginning, he came to earth, human yet divine, housed in a natural body, yet containing a supernatural being. His blood was no ordinary blood, for it was physically and supernaturally that blood had a purpose. It was holy, it was blameless, pure blood without stain or blemish. We refer to him as the Lamb of God. This Christ blood needed to fix the sin problem once and for all. Sorry, my computer just went up. So, Hebrews 9:22 says, without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness of sins. But what was required was a perfect and lasting sacrifice that would only come from God himself. 1 Peter 19 says, the price of sin was paid for each of us with the precious lifeblood of Christ. You know, I've felt for a while whenever I was to present communion, was to say to you all that every single drop of that blood, that God blood, was poured out for each of you. It wasn't a trickle. It was blood that just poured and poured out. God blood for each of us. Your redemption, your sanctification, your forgiveness, your cleansing has happened because of that blood. And sometimes the Lord speaks to me with choruses, like He'll put a song in my head and I kind of go, oh, okay. And there's a song called You Are My King, Amazing Love. And it says something like this. I've sort of changed it a little bit. What do they call that? Poetic license? I don't know. So it says, amazing love, how can it be that my King has died for me? All my Christian life, I have actually struggled with that. I've struggled with understanding. How could he do it? How could he do it for me? And the song says, he was forsaken so we could be forgiven. He was condemned so we could be accepted. He died so we can live. So as we take communion together, let's contemplate and reflect this incomprehensible love. That love in each of those precious drops. At that night of the Last Supper, that bread he shared, it was at the time a symbol of what his sacrifice would be. But it actually was also a physical representation of a body that would be broken. Let's just take the bread as we